Assalamu alaikum. Today's topic is longitudes and latitudes of Pakistan. So there are few lines of longitudes and there are few lines of latitudes which are included in your exam, and these lines are definitely very important for labeling. So first of all, we'll talk about the long lines on the map. The long lines on the map are in 60s and 70s. Number one is 64° east. Number two is 66° east, and number three is 68° east. Number four is 70° east, and number five is 76° east. So these lines are included in your exam. So now you can just focus on that. So all these lines are basically included in the number alphabet 60s and 70s. So lines which are in the 60s and 70s and with the uh, alphabet and the direction E is basically written along with that. So these are the lines which can be definitely memorized by a few shortcuts, and you people know that there are few important things and the landmarks on the map through which you can memorize these lines. So the long lines, the first one is 64° east. There is Haran Desert on 64° east. So at this spot there is desert in Pakistan. So the line which is definitely passing just from the desert area, that line is line 64° east. So this is the first line. So now we are moving towards the next line. As people have listened to the previous lecture, that lecture was related to cities. So in the cities, I have mentioned one point that on this cat there is the first curve outside of that outside curve where Quetta city is located. So there is a curve. So in between that curve there is Quetta city. So just you people memorize that thing. On the left side of that curve there is line 66° east. At the ending point of that curve, 66° east, and on the ending point of that curve, there is 68° east. So this is the landmark and the important point. So you people can memorize from this landmark. And after that, we definitely must know that there is another line, and that line is just passing from another landmark, and that landmark is the curve on the edge of Peshawar, and you can see there is a sharp curve on the upper side boundary of Pakistan, and this curve is 70° east. So just passing from that point. So this is 70° east, and you people have definitely knowledge of Chitral city. So from Chitral city, there is another line. This is definitely 72° east, but this is not included in your syllabus. So that is the main thing. So this is not included in your syllabus, 72° east. So this is not in the syllabus. Again, I'm telling you, there is another line which is not included in your syllabus because I have told you that the lines which I have mentioned earlier, these are the important lines. So that is 64° east. I'm just writing these lines because I was writing all the lines with the difference of two numbers. So that's why I'm writing these lines. So there is the gap between these lines is 2°. So the last line which can be given in your exam is 76. So this line is very important. Look, you can see the edge point where the boundary line of Gilgit-Baltistan is taking curve. At that last line of Pakistan is 76° east. So these are the lines of longitude. So another important technique to memorize these lines in 60s and 70s. Number one, these are the long lines, like in the vertical position. The horizontal lines are called latitude. So you need to be very clear. The longitudinal lines are long lines on the map. Like if you just look at these lines, these are the long positions in long positions right in front of you. So this line is not included in your syllabus. I have just crossed these lines, and the rest of the lines are part of your syllabus. Now we are moving towards the line of latitudes. The latitudes are definitely can be memorized at horizontal lines, which are called latitudes. And lati is derived from the Urdu word leti, letne wali line jo hai. For example, the lines which are in the position, lay down position, right in front of you, and these lines are latitude. So there are only three lines in the latitude. So latitudinal lines can be written here. So latitudes are number one, 23.5 degree north. This is the specific name of this line. This is called Tropic of Cancer, TOC. The 30 degree north and 36 degree north. So these three lines are included in your Cambridge exam, Cambridge syllabus. So that is the most important. I'm just highlighting these lines. Just look at that. The first line is 23.5 degree. So green color is used for that. So you can see that the line just passing below Pakistan. So make sure the correct thing for the labeling and the drawing of the line is that it is passing just below Pakistan. So 23.5 degree north, TOC. This is the correct labeling for this line. If you will touch this line to Pakistan, your answer would be considered wrong. Make sure your answer would be considered wrong if you touch this line to Pakistan. So this line can be given for the drawing as well, not just for the labeling. It can be given for the drawing of that line. So apart from that, you people know that Pakistan's face is Pakistan's map is just like a cat face. So like this one, I am just drawing that. So cat face. So on that cat face, the ear, this ear is the upper ear. So at the edge of that ear, at the corner of that ear, this can be the landmark for that. So that corner is basically can be used to locate the line 30 degree north. This is the line 30 degree north. Apart from that, there is one more line, which is the last line of Pakistan. This is passing from the cities Chitral and Gilgit. So Chitral and Gilgit have one more line. That line is 36 degree north. So now just memorize these lines. So Chitral, here is Chitral. So Chitral city has one line, and Gilgit city has one common line, that is 36 degree north. Now you can see another important thing. So these lines of longitudes I have marked off with a difference of two. So in your exam, when these three lines are given, for example, of the latitudinal lines, you can see the gap in between these lines is almost same. So look at that. So 23, that round of figure is 24. 24 plus 6, 30 degree north, and 30 plus 6, 36 degree north. So this is the technique. You can just memorize the landmarks. You can memorize the sites from these lines are basically passing. So when you will definitely memorize these lines by memorizing the landmarks, it would be very easy for you to understand these lines. So this is for today's class. So please memorize these lines. And if you want to learn these lines, you must have map, and you have to practice along with me. So this is the main thing about these lines. So thank you for watching. And if you like this video, if you understand, please like, comment, and if you want to ask, you can definitely ask the questions in the comment box. And please subscribe this channel. Thank you.